welcome back to our YouTube channel for Crappie. On this episode, me and Seabass are just anticipating a great day on the water. We get here up in northeastern Ontario, weather's great, caught a bunch of fish, scouted them in the shallows. We're looking forward to the next day. What happens? Cold front, severe, 0 degrees, man. I'm going to explain it all in the video coming up, but I mean, you talk about severe cold front, just a real kicking and you know what. But we have to find fish, we have to move around, but some of the traditional stuff that we go to is just not going to happen. You know, we go there, we look for the fish, they're just not there. Wow, look at this. Middle of May in northeastern Ontario, and it feels like October. Woke up to 0 Celsius. That means almost 30 degrees Fahrenheit. That means below freezing. We're up here on a road trip. My buddy Sebastian, we're going to catch some crappie. And you know about the cold front crappie tricks? Smaller floats, smaller baits, smaller jigs, a little bit smaller profile to maybe inspire some of these big black crappie that want to go and spawn to bite our baits. So we're bundled up like it's October. It's middle of May, but we're going to catch them so you can catch them when it happens to you, just like it happened to us last night from south wind to north wind. 3-foot waves, but we're persistent. We are the crappie machine, and we're going to find a way to catch crappie so you can catch crappie as well. Okay, here's what we're looking for. Pads, new milfoil, maybe some cabbage and stuff, but these pads are the deal. They're brand new, they're stems, somewhere the fish can feel comfort, maybe there's bait. But with that cold front last night, and still this morning, I mean, it's cold. You need something that they can relate to. Deeper water, we're going to look for between 3 to 4 or 5 feet deep, back and forth, with the small baits just twitching under the really small floats. But some kind of cover. As the fish get more aggressive, sun gets higher, temperatures rise, we know we're going to find fish and catch them, but just keep sticking it out with these new weeds, some logs in the water, and mostly the brand new milfoil, clumps, you name it. So just keep going along, try to warm up, hopefully the fish warm up. So will we.
Yeah, this looks...
Because we're 14, but we're 12 something, right?
Yeah, and they're suspended again in 14.
Man, oh man, we're just scouting all the spots that we know we caught them in yesterday afternoon. It's just incredible how fish can move. And we fish slow. Real small baits, work the areas over and over again. Just nada. So we decided to find some other small little back bays adjacent to the main lake that maybe the fish pull out of the shallows and are hanging around that deeper weed between 9 and 14 feet of water. Let's find some crappies. 9-4. Clumps, come on boys.
There we go.
Crappie?
Oh yeah.
That's Sebastian. He's got one.
Just a little guy, but...
And...
That's a good start.
Oh yeah. There's a better fish array, dude. Look at this.
Look at that.
Whoop, Carl. Well, we made a transition from the beautiful shallow water we thought would be having some fish. It was just too cold last night.
There we go.
We found some other weeds, deep weed, 9 feet. Same thing still. Small float, small baits, and bigger attitude in the cold. Let's keep going and
yeah,
let's catch some
that's
more.
gonna warm us up. Look at this clump.
Oh yeah, just keep shooting. We'll just keep going, dude. And that's the big question of crappie fishing. Where do they go? Where do they move sometimes with rapid cold fronts, high wind, you name it? How weather can control crappie will always be like the question of time for crappie fishermen. And we try as we may to find them and figure them out, but they do what they want to do based on the weather and their natural habitat. So we finally find some weeds in 9 to 14 feet of water, and finally we're catching some fish.
Cal, did he ever smash? That's a nice slab. Carl?
Let me know, net.
I'm gonna try to, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm not taking the risk right now.
No.
Not on a cold day like this. That's what I'm talking about.
Attaboy. Yeah, he's a netter. He's in a box.
That's a
He's
beauty
a boxer.
fish. He hit that so aggressively, I didn't even need to see the float go down. I felt him.
The trick is, did they move into 9, 10?
Well, they might be moving shallower to warm up.
Because our first cast, we caught 2 back to back.
Yeah, and we seen those were thick clumps.
Yeah. There they come, right there. Right there. There's a fish right there, too.
Right on.
And it is.
That's a nice one, Carl.
I think it is, dude. Yep. Might have to. Yeah, I'll net this one, dude.
Oh, right on.
Maybe I'll scoop him. Let's see.
You got him? Oh, yeah, that's a nice one.
Right in front of us, Bastian.
Yep.
You want to throw that marker? I'll throw it out.
Right there. A little bit shallower.
That's a female, isn't it? Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, I think, folks, she's way out here still. 12, 14 feet of water. The cold front, man, my fingers are frozen. Sebastian's frozen, I'm frozen. But with the sun is our friend, we're going to catch crappies. They move around, got the marker. Let's let her go. Go on. We're going to catch them. An hour plus in that shallow water, looking for those same fish we caught yesterday afternoon, nada. But these weeds on the edge of deep water, those fish are just tucked. It's like 9 feet where the weeds start and drops off to about 14. We're not getting a lot in the deeper stuff. We're getting more where it's tapering closer to the shallow water. So the sun being high maybe is inspiring them to go a little shallower. Big crappie.
Oh, right. Nice one, Carl.
Another weed bed. Sebastian's got some good water.
Yep.
He's got some fun water. Crappie water on a cold front. We're in one of the warmest bays on this lake right now. And that's the key. Find that warm water, deeper weed, not affected by the cold front as much. But the crappie are here, so let's keep going and see if we can
See if
catch.
we could get some big ones.
Yeah, man. So the shallows are void of fish. Forget it. We're just going to get it out of our mind. We're not going to do it today. We're going to stay on the fish that we found here. But we just keep moving around. We go from 7, 8 to 9 feet to the edge of 14. The 14 looks great. It just doesn't have any fish. Those smaller baits with the small corks, they don't feel anything. They just inhale the bait. Sometimes you feel it right down to our wrist. So the smaller baits were the key for us. Come on, come on.
Oh, yeah. That's a nice crappie, boys.
Attaboy.
That's a nice crappie, boy.
Net.
Oh, man. I'm just so used to swinging these big slabs.
Yeah, put that one in there.
Oh,
I
yeah.
need some. Attaboy.
There we go.
You just hit my float, dude.
Okay, so they're
Fish
on.
just hit my float.
Okay. I'm going to pop this guy in here.
The sun really is one of crappie fishermen's best friends, really. When wind, severe cold fronts, water clarity, and things like that really mess up crappie in any depth you're fishing, the sun can be your best friend, especially in spring. Something about those warmer temps, those fish want to get ready to do what they want to do, but in the meantime, you just got to play it by ear and use gut instinct. Where are they? You go to your traditional stuff, you think they're going to be shallow, and you miss the boat, man, if you do not go shallow, because sometimes they're just loaded in there at ice out. But in this particular day, they didn't like that cold front changing it so drastically, so they decided to just pull out from that real shallow stuff. They sat in those thicker weeds, and now we're even getting double headers. Big ones will be mixed in, Sebastian, somewhere, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hear that one?
Yeah. Just when you say that, eh?
Hey, big ones will be mixed in with that.
There you go.
That was a lay down too, eh?
Oh, was it?
Yeah. Like,
oh, yeah.
that's a decent crappie. But the crappie on a cold day, I'm happy.
Oh, yeah. I'll double you up, Carl. How's that?
You got a good one?
No, but that's the best little frenzy we had so far.
No kidding. They're just small crappies, but they're fun, man.
Yeah.
Gonna keep casting, gonna keep catching. Maybe we'll weed out the youngins, and all of a sudden those 12, 14s will come in the boat, huh?
Oh, yeah.
I think so.
That's a nice crappie.
That's better. I got the drag set right on 12-inch crappie on.
That's why.
Oh! I'll keep going. It's set on 12-inch. So when I set,
It's 12s.
yeah.
All day long.
If I set it a bit tighter, then it's 14s. You'll see. Oh, I missed it. Yeah.
swimming with it. We're getting through them. Getting bigger and bigger.
Oh, the duck eater. Knocked my float again. I kid you not, just knocked my float again, dude.
Okay.
Wow.
And
Oh, I had a good one. Oh, lordy. That was a good fish.
Yep.
Finding those little back bays near deep water, close to the main lake, but sheltered from the wind. Wind is nasty. It just mixes up the water a lot. It just hasn't got a chance to warm up even when the sun is penetrating it. But you find those little back bays that taper off into shallow spawning water. You find those first edges like we're in, 7, 8, 9, tapering to 11, 12, 13, 14, with some new growth. That's where the crappie are today. You like fishing out of the wind?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to get the net, I think.
It is too.
You need the net, Carl?
No, I'll scoop them. I'm going to get them in here. Let's see. Oh my goodness. They're right on the verge of like good, you know?
Yeah.
But they still fight nice. They pull nice. I don't care. I'm having fun. Aren't you, Sebastian?
Well, we're crappie fishing. Come on. You got to love it.
Yeah, man. Let's put it back out here. Especially on a day when we thought who knows what, man.
Yeah, what would
Freezing.
happen? When you wake up and it's 0,
Oh,
could have been a 0 kind of day.
yeah. From thinking this day would have been a bust, we just did not give up. Just kept fishing. We got our boat positioned in 7 feet of water, casting all around, and Sebastian's getting fish virtually a rod length ahead of the boat. So we're not moving, there's no wind, and the fish are all around us, all through the water column in these weeds. We're catching fish after fish after fish. No giants, but hey, we're catching crappie, we're having fun.
Oh, yeah. Right there.
Right there.
Oh, that's a nice
fish
slap.
too.
Oh, yeah.
See that? Right there, dude. You're in 7 feet.
Oh, and he's gone.
7 feet in clumps. Yike. 7 feet in clumps right there. I just missed one.
Did you get a bite too?
Yep. Missed him. Right at the edge of the clumps, 8 feet.
Oh, there we go. Oh, we got it. Yeah, guys, that's another better one.
Better one?
Oh, yeah.
That's a nice fish.
Oh, yeah. There we go.
Oh, yeah. Same thing. Good fish, too.
Oh, right on. I didn't think we were going to be doing double headers today. I'll tell you that.
Whoa,
Lots
whoa.
of nice fish.
Hey. Yeah, that's one in the pan, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Hey.
Look at that. Cold front crappies. Right on, bud.
Let's put them in here. And that's one thing about the shallows, okay? Thinking that those fish might still be hanging around tucked in the heavy, thick weed, okay? But it's not. Remember that when you get severe cold fronts, what happens is those back bays cool down, or they cool down quicker because of the shallow water. Where in essence, some of the deeper stuff might have a consistent depth, not that real big rapid change. So maybe those spots will hold the fish. At that time. Uh-oh. Is that a better? It's like we're weeding out some of the small ones.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks nice.
All right on. I got a nice one here too.
Attaboy. I just got one of those time fillers.
I got a real, you know what? I got a really nice one here. Look
Real
at that,
one?
Carl.
Oh, yeah.
He
dude.
said,
Yeah, that's live well.
oh,
Snappy.
snap. Hey,
Attaboy.
I don't
got
even
one in
feel
there.
the cold anymore.
No, man. Awesome, good catching,
Awesome,
eh?
dude.
Yeah, good fish.
We persevered today, big guy. Oh, man. Sea bass is on fire. There we go. Gotta love crappie fishing.
So what's the moral of this story? Never give up, man. When your boat's, off the trailer and you're in the lake, take your time. Sometimes you just need that sun. We just got to have a different mindset to get back into different areas. Sure, they're not where you caught them yesterday, fish after fish after fish, but it doesn't matter. They're somewhere. And if you are persistent, put your hat down, tone down your baits, fish a little bit slower, find that new growth weed, find the thickest weed in that stuff. I guarantee you'll catch them too. We appreciate you watching our YouTube channel. Hopefully you subscribe. And please post your comments, and yours truly will answer all the questions, inquiries, anything you have to say. I'll be here to answer it. Thanks, and we'll see you next time.